Hare Krishna. Today our satsang is second chapter, 62nd shloka, that is contents of the Gita summarized. So now let us go to 62nd shloka. Jayato vishanam pusaha sangaste abhijayate sanga sanjayatah kamah kama krodha vijayate. The translation is, while contemplating the object of the senses, a person develops an attachment for them, and from such attachment lust develops, and from lust anger arises. So Krishna here is telling how the lust arises. Lust means kamaha. So what is this lust? First let us understand this. Lust is the material pleasure. Material pleasure is the pleasure which arises from materialism, and it doesn't have any connection or relation with Krishna. Krishna's pleasure is not material pleasure, it is spiritual pleasure. So because we are engrossed with material pleasures, we are not enlightening ourselves, in leaving ourselves in spiritual pleasures. Very simple. But why? Why is happening with us? So Krishna is telling us the equation here. Why this so happens? Why we do not seek any pleasure in Krishna? Why we seek pleasure in a matter, in a mud, in a mundane body, in a total body, lifeless body? Because the body do not have any life at any time. It is soul that has. So this material nature is made up of 5 things: earth, water, fire, ether and ego. And Krishna says 8 things. Then ego, mind and intelligence is also added. So these 8 elements constituted a separate material world which is totally different from Krishna, because those who do not want any pleasure in bhakti with Krishna, they are situated here. Like the persons who do not follow the rules of state, they are placed in a jail. Jail is made by government, and outside the jail is also run by government. So this particular material universe, which you can call, this is anti-Krishna. Anti-Krishna is run by Krishna, but these people are not belongs to Krishna. They do not belong to God, and they seek a different pleasure which is different from their own nature. Soul's nature is also, it seeks spiritual pleasure, but you are now addicted to materialism, so you are seeking this material pleasure every time. So we are addicted to materialism. But how we get addicted? Krishna is telling the equation. So Krishna is saying, Dhyayato Vishana Yan Punsa. When you think of the object of the senses, every senses, we are having 5 senses: ears, eyes, nose, tongue and genitals. So all these 5 pleasures these senses have their objects outside your body. And so your mind is always situated outside your body to seek the pleasures. Eyes wants beautiful lookings, ears want good hearing, music, tongue wants big taste, nose wants smell, and etc. So this have been composed as because outside and they lies in the nature and you want it. So if you want it, you have to undergo the chain of karma. So this is the equation. But why you get attached to that object, how you get attached to that object is the answer of the Krishna in this sloka. So Krishna is telling that while contemplating the objects of senses, a person develops an attachment to it. When you constantly think of something, some object, then you will get attachment to that. And my friends, this attachment is the root cause of all troubles. Because outside things have nothing to do with us. We are nowhere related with them. It belongs to Mother Nature. Nature is producing that things and it is also distributing the things to the deserving bodies, etc. But our attachment, sometimes the Mother Nature gives us things, sometimes it takes the things, but when it gives the things, we are very happy. We feel very joyful because we wanted to have it. But when the time comes to let it go, then there the pain starts. Because you don't want to lose it. Even you don't want to lose your body, which has been given to you. You have not made it. And a thing given can be taken at any time. It is the will of the giver. So we don't have any claim and any objection over it. We cannot have. So my dear friends, Krishna is saying, when one constantly thinks of the object of senses, suppose you are constantly thinking of some music, so then you will get attached to it. Suppose you are constantly thinking of your opposite sex, then you will get attached to that. Then there comes the attachment. You are thinking of good smell, you will get smell. So in this way the attachment forms. And what attachment results? Attachment results in lust. So then mind starts seeking pleasure from that. And mind always repeatedly wants that. Don't want to lose it. It wants it more and more and more and more. But the things are under the influence of time. Under the influence of time they come to us, the object of senses, and under the influence of time they depart. So when the things come, living entity feels happy, and when things goes, it feels unhappy, it feels sorrow, it feels miserable, it feels distress, it feels despondent, it feels depressed. So if you do not get attached to the things, then your mind will feel nothing. Because if somebody resides beside your house, you don't know him, and he dies, you don't feel any sorrow for him. Instead, you will be thinking when that all process will be completed, all things are destroyed, like that. Suppose if the same person from our family departs, it brings us the greatest pain because we thought that is ours. That is not ours. It has been again given to us. As the body is given to us, the relatives of the bodies are also given to us just for temporary basis under the calculation of karma, and they have come under the influence of time. So they will come, they will go. So the intelligent persons, my dear friend, never get attached to these objects of senses, which are the source of misery. When it comes, he accepts it as the God's will, and when it goes, he also accepts it as the God will, particularly devotees of Krishna. So even the greatest attachments like families, closest relations, mother, father, wife, son, even they departs due to unavoidable circumstances. The devotee have a great knowledge and mercy of Krishna that they console themselves. And okay, it was mercy of Krishna, he has given me for some time, and it is the mercy of Krishna, he has taken it back for my benefit. Like that, their calculation comes, and they are always joyful in all circumstances. So, my dear friend, don't get attached to any objects of senses. They are going to be a source of misery at some point of time to you. Only get attached to Krishna because he never goes from you. You may go from him far, but Krishna never leaves you. That is the right source of attachment you can have. And if you are not having attachment right now, then don't get attached with at least other things and try to develop attachment for Krishna with devotional service, chanting the Mahamantra and associating with devotees, reading Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana and all. These things will develop attachment to Krishna. That is simple. Do that and give up all attachment. You are temporary in nature, flickering in nature. They come, they go, they come, they go. They come, they might give you some joy, but when they depart, they will give you an insurmountable pain. It's a sorrow, unbearable sorrow. So that is very miserable. So don't get victim of this attachment. Live free from attachment, and breathe in a free air. So that is the secret of this joy. So do it. Give up all attachment right now. Don't wait for a second and live free. Then happiness automatically always stay with you. So give up material attachment, means sensual objects attachment, and get attached to the Lord who has made you, who is your mother, father, friend, etc. And live always in happy. Thank you and Hare Krishna.